What is up, folks?
Hey guys,
Hey,
it's
guys.
Scotch for Dummies.
We're guys on the Scotch journey to help you with your next Scotch purchase.
Or Indian.
And we're Indian.
Indian.
We're not going to Scotland.
No, we're Indian tonight.
Actually, guys, we've had some whiskey from this distillery before. Actually, we've got a pretty good bottle behind us on the bar back here.
Delicious.
They sent us a couple samples. This stuff's not readily available yet here in the States.
It's on its way.
It's on its way. It's en route. But we've got two small samples. That's why we only have two glasses, and we're going to share this around and kind of share with you our perceptions, our noses, our thoughts on this, and hopefully get excited about it. So what do we have? We've got Indri,
11-year-old Founder's Reserve.
which is sitting at
58.5,
58.5.
I'm cheating.
which is, that's hot.
And 11 years over there that's
That's a long
a
time.
long time. And
Their warehouse, they said, goes from 0 degrees Celsius up to 50 degrees Celsius in the summertime.
that's hot.
So a wee bit strange.
So
For the Americans among us, how hot's that?
that's 32 to about 120 F. That's
Okay.
a
It's really hot.
pretty wide range.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
Kind
seems
of like Texas heat, baby.
So, 11 years old, I'm thinking an 11-year-old Scotch is never going to come in at 50. Well, shouldn't say never, but that's a high ABV.
It is.
But you're reminded me that in those hot temperatures, you upproof
You
when
tend
you
to
when you
upproof.
mature.
So even if you put it in at 62 or whatever they choose to put it in the cask at, this is pretty consistent with being able to, it doesn't lose proof. It loses volume for sure. Especially, 11 years old in that kind of heat. I'm worried about being overcooked.
they get 3 bottles out of a cask.
Well, that's probably true. The Angel share would be huge.
And before we get into both of these, the other sample they sent us is the Diwali Collector's Edition, which is a peated sherry cask. Pretty exciting about that, but I can't even read the
It is
Peated
also
aged sherry.
58.5.
It is also 58.5.
So we should probably start with that one first, I would think. right?
The Founder's Reserve.
The non-peated, yes.
That seems right.
Okay, so this is the non-peated, the Founder's Reserve, 11-year-old.
You want to know?
Beautiful color.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
Nice.
They both have nice color.
It
Rich
has to
ruby
be
color.
natural.
Yeah.
I would say this is non-chill filtered.
yes. I'm getting like
Ooh.
gingerbread and lots of ginger on the nose in that.
I love ginger too.
Oh,
He's going right
Yeah,
in, man.
That's fine.
You been here for a while?
I gotta think that it's hot enough over there for that whiskey to get out of the cask and like walk around the yard and then go back.
Yeah, it's got enough energy.
It's ruby red. There's some citrus and grapefruit on the nose.
Grapefruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a tanginess to
It
it.
does.
That's what I was thinking was ginger, like
Like,
gingerbread. Like
You're not
candied-
gonna like it, boys. Just
Candied
trust me.
orange peel.
Orange peel.
Yeah.
You don't need to
Go ahead and get
sample it.
in there. We gotta catch up the mark.
Mm.
No, he's
No,
he's
you
already
go back the other way.
he's already
See,
done
it's like
his.
a snake draft. I knew it was going to be a while before I got back to it.
Wow, man.
shows
Ooh.
up.
Hey, it's got tobacco on there. I didn't see
delicious.
that coming.
Whoa! Wow.
Old books and
Got some punch to it.
It, but it's approachable. I don't think it knocked me out.
honestly,
I mean,
at 58.5, I was expecting it to be a lot hotter.
same here.
Oh, that is
I'm
so rich.
shocked that at 11
Super
years old, it's not overbaked. I really thought this was going to come out a little dry and crusty.
It's really, I mean, it's a full-bodied whiskey, and I would definitely put water on it, at least a little bit, but it's got a lot to give. Like, I think you could water this and sip on it for a while.
I think if you watered it, the fruits would just come out of it.
We're going to have to try that.
Put some water in that.
Oh, man.
I got banana bread, cinnamon bread, like spices, lots of kind of maltiness to it, and the honey, the spices are just, and it's just super, super rich, condensed.
Yeah. I'm actually really surprised. I really thought that it was going to be a little bit like sometimes the older Indian whiskeys that I've had are a
Whoa.
little like elbows and crazy because they're just, it's a hot environment and sometimes stuff gets kind of out of whack, but this is a nice, well put together glass.
I don't think it's as you said condensed as like a Kavalan or a Taiwanese. This one, I think this is actually really approachable and easy to get into. I love the end tobacco note. I mean, at the very end of the palate, there's a really strong tobacco note.
So the tobacco is gone. All of and it may come back. I'm getting a little bit now on the
put water
finish,
on it.
but the orange and the spices, like it's awesome. It's almost a potpourri. I mean, it's strong.
It didn't touch the nose for me. Still getting that fresh gingerbread, all those spices associated with that. The palate sweetened up. I get a little bit more black tea on the finish, less less tobacco, less old book kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking licorice, but ginger is appropriate name for the nose with the water. I didn't get it before, but now I do.
Did you say black tea?
Mhm.
Yeah.
On the finish.
Yeah. Black tea, dark chocolate.
Way more black tea than tobacco with water.
Yeah. A lot more. I
think it's
I
better with
actually
water.
like that tobacco note.
Really?
Much better
I
with
do
water.
too.
I miss it.
I don't know. I like it both ways. I like with and without
I don't
water.
know. Neat was great.
Wow. It's definitely more of the black tea now with the water, I think, than it was before.
So
Like, really,
You pull some of the layers out of it.
I want to ask though. We were talking off camera before we started this. This is made with different type of barley than what we're
6-row.
right. What does that really mean to somebody?
So you're getting more barley per plant, but the barley that you're getting is higher in protein and lower in starch. So
Which-
you're going to get less alcohol per ton of grain than you would with 2-row barley.
So does that mean you have to use a lot more 6-row barley for your
Mhm.
Yeah,
mash
generally,
Yep.
the alcohol per bushel is lower,
because there's less starch?
less starch. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
But it could add more,
Flavor.
different character to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, we need to move on to the peat. What do you guys think of this one? I mean,
It's really nice.
I'm actually looking forward to it. I would have a bottle of this on my bar. I have
Yep.
no idea what the price point will be when it gets here in the States, but it's really good, and I've been impressed with the distillery. all
yeah,
around.
same. Agreed.
Great.
Do we
100%.
want to throw a number on them?
No, yeah, I think we should wait till we
These
get
are
to-
samples that haven't hit the
All right.
States.
All
I
right.
mean,
But it's delicious. I'm excited.
I think
Yep.
it's worth someone's interest.
I would buy them.
It's better than a 3. in my book.
Oh,
Yes.
hello, Petey. What's
Really?
Good Lord, that's a whole different beast.
So this is
Dude,
the
this is like flat cola.
Diwali Collector's Edition 2024.
Is that barbecue?
I think so. It's like Korean barbecue.
Like strong barbecue.
Syrupy.
Probably more like Indian barbecue, but I'm just saying.
I just go with my
That was
instincts.
too easy.
Yeah, it was.
So anytime I see
Oh, it's funky.
peated sherry, I always get excited because it's kind of like the best of both worlds.
This is- So this reminds me of a Campbelltown on the nose. It's got a kind of
it is a
graveyard
Campbelltown.
funk. It's got all this great.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got skipped. Don't want to taste this damn.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
No, go for it. I'll be a gentleman here.
Wait,
We're
like
say
two.
so.
Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
And it has a cola note on the back end.
Someone's getting giddy over
That,
there, guys.
that thing is awesome.
It's over
So,
there.
yeah, a pork barbecue is just coming through on that.
Man, that has layers on layers.
moly.
And it's just
enjoy that.
still going.
That's a great whiskey.
That's
That is
an
a
awesome glass.
Potent whiskey. And it's not, I don't say that because the peat is very complimenting to it. It's very
It's a layer.
rich. It's a very layered sherry to oranges to barbecue. There's even a meaty substance to it. Like
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it is like pork barbecue
And
on
then
one of the layers.
It definitely
It's-
rolls into an ashy peated finish, though. It's not. I'm getting more of that on the finish.
Yeah.
Like
So
a wood fire.
It's
charcoal.
almost like burnt ends.
Very much.
It's like burnt spices.
Oh,
For sure.
Yeah.
When you guys were telling me the notes before I tasted it, I was expecting some more of a more flavor profile. Barbecue. No. This is a sweeter
No.
burnt end note.
Burnt ends.
Burnt
It
ends.
totally
Yep,
smells like
burnt
burnt ends
ends.
now.
It definitely comes in with that flavor profile. It's good.
Because it's got like that full porky, barbecue-y kind of thing going on, but there's a funk to it. But you get the smoke, you get I still get that cola note and that little bit of ash burn in kind of thing. Like that, the finish goes on forever.
water is delicious on the nose. Man.
Yeah.
They really tamed it down. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
I think when you said burnt ends, it's like that's all I'm getting now. I think that I would argue again, like the Founder's Reserve, this is sweeter and more robust with neat. I think when you add the water, you get more of the bitter notes coming through, less of the sweetness, which is kind of a little bit surprising to me. But I think it's a better balanced whiskey neat.
I'm going to say something.
Okay.
I would say I wouldn't put water on it.
I wouldn't either.
I like the water. on
And
it.
at 58.5, when we were reading the stats, I was like, this is going to have to take like a couple of rounds of water.
It doesn't need the water.
It really was approachable at 58.5, and the flavor profile was excellent.
All day long.
That nose is still
This
great.
this is gonna be butchering it, but it's like Ardbeg and Lagavulin had a baby with Macallan. Like it's just a perfect little combo. of all that. Like it's so
So it's a threesome.
it's a threesome.
I would
That's
I
weird.
would almost put Octomore in there too because
Yeah.
it's like it's a
Yeah.
punchy like not that it's overly peated,
It's
No,
not.
it's
but
not.
but the ABV is high
Creosote.
and the peat is forward. Like
Yes.
it is
no question.
So
no.
this is a non-age statement too. So we don't know how long it took to make this stuff or how
Right.
long it sat in casks. But honestly, neat. I think they did a good job. I think they pulled it at the right time.
It's really nice.
Bravo.
Great whiskey.
Hey.
Both of these are delicious, but that's a big home
That's a
run
big
right there.
dram. That's a big dram too.
So to wrap it up, Indri samples, stuff that's coming to the States here, be on the lookout on your shelves.
Yep,
if you
for
happen
sure.
to run into this Founders Reserve 11-year-old or this Diwali Collectors or Diwali whatever, they're both really interesting and both worth your time and good. I honestly wouldn't be unhappy if we had both bottles in the
No,
bar.
that's
They're
absolutely-
they're really good whiskeys. Indri's doing good stuff.
Excited to see what's coming.
Yep.
Yeah. Really appreciate Indri sending us the samples and excited to see what else they got coming on and when these hit the shelf.
Who wants to cheers me?
I will. Oh,
I'm just gonna sniff this empty bottle. I guess.
cheers, everybody.